I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition. Before we get into it, you know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. Y'all know what we're here to talk about. What just happened down at Fiserv Forum between the Milwaukee Bucks and our hated rivals, the Chicago Bulls. This was an interesting game, Bucks Nation. I'm still charged. I just got back from the game, so I'm gonna have to calm down a minute. I literally just took my jacket off and then just hit the live button because we need to chop this up. Two wins in a row here. Hey, I like how we're playing. AJ Green is playing with outstanding confidence. I know Giannis scored 41 today and did what he did. I know that, but I'm saying for this game, for what we needed, AJ Green was the MVP of today's game, in my opinion. AJ Green played outstanding on defense and offense. He hit so many timely threes today. This is what we've been waiting for from AJ Green to really explode, to show what he can do. The issue is now, you know what, we're gonna have an interesting problem. We're gonna have to figure out minutes for people now. You got Ajax that can contribute defensively. You have now AJ Green that can contribute defensively and offensively. So now will Packer Nation or Packer Bucks Nation be asking for AJ Green to start at shooting guard, and then to have Ajax and Gary Trent Jr. come off the bench? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. Uh we gotta see. We gotta see. I know y'all feel away, but as I was watching the chat while I was at the game, I saw a lot of people mentioning that they want AJ Green to start. Are y'all prisoners of the moment, or is that how y'all really feel? And also, we got to give special shout out to Brook Lopez. 2 good games in a row. We got to shout out Brook Lopez. 2 good games in a row. 2 good games in a row. Solid production from Brook. I do like how we were playing defensively in spots. I gotta tell y'all, it's the same stuff I keep complaining about. Why are we over helping on defense? We're allowing teams to get way too many open looks over helping. Mind your business. Mind your business. It's so many times people got open looks that it was ridiculous. And it's like, if Doc is the coach and we have this all-star coaching staff, why can't you just simply tell the players, don't help unless it's absolutely necessary? Do you know how many times I was watching Bobby out of position on defense? A lot. Bobby was a single reason that the defense was collapsing a lot today. If y'all was really watching Bobby P, after they rotate the ball maybe 2 passes, Bobby's out of position every time. Uh, Bucks Nation, we got to have a serious talk about Bobby. It's hard to watch him play basketball with such a low IQ. I got to keep it real. Bobby is wild. Bobby is really wild with some of his decision making. But nonetheless, another good win by the Bucks. I thought Dame played well in the first half. I think he did enough in the second half, and he was distributing the ball well in the first half as well. He ended up with 20 and 10. I think that's solid. Also, let's just get into the numbers. We'll chat about it. Let's look at these numbers. I'm just charged, y'all. Y'all know how I am when I get back from a game. So Bucks win comfortably, 122-106. Is this our biggest win of the year as far as a point margin? I don't know. Pass is in the chat, or somebody could let me know. I feel like this is one of our most comfortable wins of the season. And also, I like to point out, Giannis was outstanding in that third quarter. We were laying a complete egg in that third quarter, and Giannis said, "Not tonight." Giannis had 25 points in the third quarter. He single-handedly dragged us to a lead in that third quarter. We were playing awful. Giannis put on his cape and said, "Not today," and started hooping, along with AJ Green hitting shots. Also, Gary Trent Jr. Hey, people are shooting again. If we can figure out how to not overhelp on defense, we really could get some momentum going. We really could get some momentum going. I really think we're gonna beat the Pacers. I really think that. I'm dead serious. The Pacers to me are mid. And I think if we're playing like this and our young guys are contributing, we should be able to beat the Pacers. Oh yeah, hey, I seen that. I see Shane in the chat said the NASA's is directing traffic. Yeah, it was. Hey, I don't know if y'all could hear. Hey, when they said the NASA's was in the building, I mean the arena erupted. We might need to find a way to get the NASA's back, at least with a clipboard. At least with a clipboard. Oh yeah, Giannis is definitely MVP, bro. I see you. Appreciate you subbing too, fam. Yeah, Giannis is playing at an MVP level, but let's not worry about the MVP or regular season awards. What matters is getting championships. Let's not use that LeBron mentality over here. It's not about these little accolades. It's about winning championships. That's what we need to be focused on, and that's what matters most. I guarantee you, Giannis would trade in an MVP for a title, and that's a fact. That is an absolute fact. Let's go over these numbers. I'm going to open up the lines early. I know it's getting kind of late here. Let's get it cracking. Friends and family, if you haven't already, please hit the like button. You know we over here grinding. Hey, we going live after every Bucks game. Just show a little appreciation by hitting the like button. Appreciate y'all. Torrey Craig. X-Bucks always kill us. It's crazy. Torrey Craig, of all people, he is below mid. He should be on the Shanghai Sharks, but he gave us 15, 3 of 7 from 3. Vukovic was pretty well in check, in my opinion, 14. Kobe White, who killed us last time, is back down to earth like he should be, 14. Zach LaVine had 27, but let me put that in context. He had 23 in the first half. Until we put Derry Bird on him. Derry Bird locked up LaVine. Let's keep it real. Did y'all watch Derry Bird? He was out there looking like a young Gary Payton on defense. What's good, AJ Green? I saw you fighting over the screens. I saw you with the hands in the face. I saw you sliding your feet. Let's go. He's trying to get some starter minutes. I see you, AJ Green. Great, outstanding defense in that second half. Hey, AJ, like I said, Giannis could be the regular season MVP. I'm just saying for this game, I got to give AJ Green his love. He was hooping. And then Dalen Terry had a couple points. Otherwise, not crazy. They shot 46%, 17 of 45 from 3. Only shot 7 free throws. 14 turnovers, 25 assists, 33 rebounds. Nothing crazy. Taurean Prince had a slow game tonight. He scored nothing in 25 minutes. This is obviously his worst game of the season. Giannis played very well offensively, only missing 7 shots, 17 of 24, 7 of 14 from the free throw line. Giannis, we got to get you to 70%, bro. This 1 out of every 2. This is going to end up costing us games at some point. I'm just keeping it real, friends and family. Shooting 50%, your best player from the free throw line will eventually cost you games. I hope that Giannis can get that together sooner than later. He almost did have a triple-double, 9 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, and he only had 1 turnover tonight. Great game. And I just want to completely point out again, the third quarter excellence by Giannis, 25. He was doing work. That's what a superstar player does. You see your team struggling, you put the team on your back. Giannis put us on his back again. What up, Middleton? Hey, I heard you cleared to play, fam. Is that true? Is Middleton cleared to play? And what does that even mean? Middleton, I don't even know why I just brought him up. He made me so mad. Brook Lopez, 9 of 12. Very efficient, 2 of 5 from 3. 1 or 2 from the free throw line. He did have 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, no turnovers. Dame, 7 of 17. Did not shoot well from 3 tonight, 2 of 10. 4 of 4 from the free throw line, and he should have shot way more free throws. The NBA really hates us. They don't want to give us any calls, or they call it late when they have to. Like, this needs to be investigated on why the refs hate Milwaukee Bucks so much. But our superstar players don't get any love. 0. I mean, that's crazy. Giannis could have shot way more than 14 free throws. He really should have shot around 20 to 21 free throws with the way they was hacking. Nonetheless, Dame 7 of 17, 2 for 10, 4 for 4, 5 rebounds, the same as Brook, 10 assists, no steals, no blocks. He did have 4 turnovers, 20 points. Andre Jackson Jr. did not score tonight. He didn't help, but he was hooping on defense, hustling, doing what he does. Bobby Portis, 2 of 6, 1 of 3, 8 points. Slow game for Bobby Portis, but let's get to our favorite person of the night. First, Gary Trent. Gary Trent is back shooting. That's another game in double figures for Gary Trent Jr. and 6 rebounds. Is that 3 or 4 games in a row now? Gary Trent Jr. Has gone in double figures. He's hooping. He is hooping. And AJ Green, he is leveled up. Hey, Dr. Smith, remember we was talking maybe in the first couple games of the year about AJ Green, and you was saying, we were both saying about how he's leveling up and what's gonna happen when he truly levels up. I think we're here now. The conversation might need to be had. Should AJ Green be started? The conversation may need to be had. Y'all let me know, Bucks Nation. I'm gonna let y'all tap in here shortly. But the conversation has legs now. The Bucks shot outstanding from the field, 55%. Man, our 3-pointers, man, 13 to 36, not bad. 36%, 21 to 31. The free throw shooting is killing us. The free throw shooting is killing us. Oh, 4 games. Good looking Scales. 4 games. Okay. Then he's officially out of his slump. Now look at a turn of events here, ladies and gentlemen. Can we please give a round of applause for the Bucks? We won the offensive rebounding battle. How often does that happen? So shout out to the Bucks for winning the offensive rebounding battle. Finally. Hey, we scored more points off turnovers. I know it wasn't many. We have more fast break points in the paint. Thank you, Giannis. We didn't foul as much. Largest lead, 18. We deserve to win this game, friends and family. We deserve to win this game, period. We deserve to win this game. I'm glad we pulled it out late that third quarter. We got to figure out what's going on in these third quarters. The Bucks look like they come out of, like they've been drinking at halftime. I don't know what's going on. This is starting to become a real problem, our third quarters. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Hey, Dr. Smith, appreciate the 199 super chat. All caps, AJ. I'm in the chat. All right, Dr. Smith. I'm going to bring the link in there in a minute. Let me shout out friends and family in here. Let me shout y'all out. And then we going to get into it. Pass, what's good? Dr. Smith, what's good? Monalando, the childish one, the homie Pass. Out of Jersey. Scales, what's good? Patricia P. Marcus Little, King Temp. Jeff, the legend, Mr. Cool Gibson, straight out of the Bahamas, what's good? Luke, Foreign Land, what's good, mommy? Prime Time, what's good? Boy, mommy, times 2, what's good? Emerson, what's good? Freak Time, what's good? I like it. Everybody in here, let's go. Jimmy Roller, my dude. Eliza, what's good? Greg Delaney, what's good? Gary Foster, I see all y'all in here. Jeff Riley, if I said your name or I'm saying it again, what's good? I hope you recover from your injury. Brandon King Carter in the building. Joel Marquez in the building. I see all the friends and family in here. Shane, what's good? My homie RJ back. Appreciate you tapping in from the UK. I think I saw the homie Conscious Day Trader in here. Hey, Conscious Day Trader, to the moon, MSTR, homie. To the moon. Let's go. Shout out to Oliver, too, in the chat. Appreciate you. Patricia P, if I didn't say it, what up? Make sure I shout out friends and family in here. Yeah, I saw my boy Conscious Day Trader. What's good, bro? Maria, what's good? Lil Shiesty. Hey, I ain't seen you in a minute, bro. What's good? Tony Tone, everybody in the chat, what's good? Gary Foster, Robert Brooks. Let's get into it. James, hey, what's good, James? Appreciate you tapping in, bro. We definitely gonna chop it up tomorrow in the gym. Definitely. Yusuf, what's good, bro? Yeah, we locked and loaded. Pronte, I see you in the building. We locked and loaded. Andre T. Beatty, what's good? Appreciate y'all. I'm going to put the link in the chat and let's get it going. Putting the link in the chat. I'm going to go through the comments as we in here now. Agree. Eliza said AJ Green gets the game ball. I agree. Every time Green came into the game, everyone got hyped, and defense actually looks best when Green is in a lineup. Facts. Facts. I agree. Oh yeah. Hey, look. Hey, the gang is together. Let me just get this going. Hey, friends and family. Hey, let's get it going. Let me put everybody in here. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second, y'all. Let me get this set up. There's a lot of people tapping in. Hold on 1 second. Oh yeah, y'all try. I see these gestures y'all doing in the green room. Stop throwing me off. Hold on, bro. Hey, y'all know the gentleman in the building. There we go. Yeah. intros first. At the top right, you know we got the homie Pass out of New Jersey. Bottom left, you know we got Gibson Nicholas out of the Bahamas. Y'all know Dr. Smith, bottom right, straight out of NO. Let's get into it. Let's start with Pass and let's spin the block. On you, Pass.
Okay. This is our best win so far in terms of points. This is the highest we've had this whole year, which is funny because I just watched Jeff T's podcast too, where he was saying like we need to beat a team by like 14 points. We just did it.
Right. There you go.
Did it. The Khris Middleton. Let me just get this out the way so we don't have to talk about this later on. The Khris Middleton thing. He's been cleared for a while. Yeah, I know we don't want to talk about it. We got to talk about it sooner or later.
Pass is the information person. We got to let Pass get the information to the people. Go ahead, Pass.
This is from Sham, so I know it's real. He said that he's cleared medically. It's more so him himself does not feel like he feels like Khris.
I told y'all.
It's, if you guys remember a few years back when Zion said, I do not feel like Zion, this is what it sounds like to me. So when I think what it is, it's probably pain management still. He probably still has like a little bit of swelling or something like that where he can't like go in fully. So that's probably what it is. And it's probably because he's still a little bit scared to be like, oh, I might re-aggravate something. So I think he wants to take it safe. That's on Khris's thing. I don't think he should do that, but that's Khris. He's also older, so okay.
Right.
Fine. We're doing well right now without him, so I'm going to give it a little bit of slide, but I really don't want to.
Facts, man, Ken.
Now let's talk about everyone else. Let's talk about AJ Green.
Let's talk about AJ Green. Go ahead, Pass.
We have a two-way guard. This man can defend. He can shoot. We have it all now. And he wasn't even a free agent. Whatever he's getting paid right now is not enough. He needs his money. You want to do like hey Pat, you want to like switch your contract with him real quick? Let him get the player option because he deserves it.
We also got to give Lopez his props too. Lopez had 2 solid games in a row.
Yep, Lopez has been good. Giannis was insane this game.
Right, that third quarter, he really got it together. That third quarter.
Yeah, he saved us that quarter. It's been third quarter consistently so far this year.
And did y'all notice too that I saw something different today? Dame seemed like he was initiating a lot of the offense in the half court, and it seemed to be like good ball movement. And I was seeing Giannis getting a lot of easy buckets initially in the paint.
Yeah.
And then in the first half, Dame having 6 assists let me know the offense was running fairly smooth. Our big problem this game, why this game wasn't over earlier, is our defense in the half court is atrocious. I don't want to just blame Bobby because other people do overhelp, but Bobby is a huge problem on defense. Bobby is a huge, huge problem on defense. Go ahead, pass on. Will everybody else pop in?
No, you're definitely right about that. It's more than just Bobby with that. It's honestly everyone on this team kind of does that at certain points. The Bulls are also a good 3-point shooting team also, though, as of now. This year, they've been pretty good. So, like, I don't want to, like, you want to give them some credit. Like, some of the shots were, yes, a lot of them were open.
Right.
But they were moving, they know how to move the ball very, very well. But they were doing very similar things to what we do.
But us over helping makes things easier.
Yeah. That's the old thing, though. Keep in mind, this team did that also during Bud's era, too. It's hard to, like, forget something like that we've been doing for multiple years. It takes a while for you to like forget how to do that and learn, okay, I got to stop doing that. One more thing. Pat was not playing.
You guys are laughing. Y'all know what's about to happen, right? I feel like he's not playing. They might be ready to make a move. Because I know it has to be killing Doc that he can't play his boy. Y'all know Doc has to be dying inside. He can't play. He can't play Pat. It got to be killing him inside. We might be moving Pat. I'm not saying that to be negative or nothing like that, but I think if he hasn't played 2 games in a row, my spidey senses are tingling off the meter right now. There's something in the midst.
Yeah, there's something about that though.
He's being thoroughly outplayed.
You think it's just that simple?
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
I'll wait my turn because AJ Green is going to get the carpet rolled out for him. I'll wait my turn. AJ freaking Green.
Hold on, Pat. You done? Then we gonna go to
Green.
Gibson.
I got two more things.
Okay,
So
go ahead.
the thing with Pat is that what Doc said, again, this is what Doc says, so don't take it with a grain of salt. He said that he didn't play him against Houston because it's matchup dependent. I don't know how true that is because Pat's kind of bad in every single matchup. So what is matchup dependent? What team is he actually good against? I want to know that. Is the
That's
question.
a great point. That's a great point.
Yeah, and then the last thing I'm gonna bring out, last information thing, Ryan Rollins thing, he's changed from dislocated shoulder. So like I was saying earlier before when we first got this report that it's either a dislocation or it's a ligament tear. He says he wants to play. I love these young guys, man. The fact that he wants to go out there and show something, I love it. Now he may have to get surgery, and if he does get surgery, that's essentially just out for the whole year, pretty much. So
Hold on one
we'll
second.
see what
Thank
it goes.
you, Oliver Story. I appreciate you putting that in the chat so I don't have no mishaps no more. Appreciate you, Oliver. Go ahead. Because I get to just rattling off. I'll be on mute for like 3 minutes, doing all types of gestures and all types of stuff, looking like a mime and all of that. So I appreciate you, Oliver. Go ahead, pass my that.
That's that. And then last thing, I did see a report. I don't know how, again, this is just rumors. Apparently, Cam Thomas is on trade block.
Yep.
And we are the favorites to get him. I don't know how. It doesn't solve our issues. Who are you trading for him?
I read that report, and
Yeah.
they were saying and then Gary Trent Jr., that was one of the proposed. I don't know about that. So,
Gary Trent, I wouldn't trade Gary Trent for that because we need more bench. Yeah.
Neither would
also,
I
don't even think that works contract wise anyways.
Yeah, they don't think they
contract wise it doesn't work. Because we were over the second apron. You can't even do that. So whoever said that is a contract trade, it wouldn't work. Now, if it's Bobby, it's the same thing, but again, you're losing a big, so I wouldn't even do that. Even for Bobby, I wouldn't do it.
I was about to say something rude, right then.
Yeah, I have my problems with Bobby, but look, he's still our only big off the bench. So we should probably look for another big if we're gonna trade him.
Yeah.
Marjan, again, someone said Marjan, same things. The contract's just not enough to do that. So you wouldn't be able to do that either. I don't know. Maybe it's Pat. Again, if they're taking Pat for him, that is the biggest fleece I've ever seen. I will absolutely take that trade if it's just for Pat. But they're probably asking for picks because they're trying to tank.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's the thing that we can't just be giving up 2031 draft pick to give up in 2024 is crazy.
Yeah, especially during that time because that's Donis is gonna be a lot older.
Right.
Dame is probably gonna be retired by then.
Yeah.
Khris is probably going to be in the hospital again. So
that's hilarious. This man said the hospital is crazy.
That's
it's crazy.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. So far I'm liking where this team is heading, defensively and offensively.
Facts.
So there's a lot of positives. Again, I said this earlier in the chat. Defense, offense, it's not something you don't learn in a linear straight line. It just doesn't work like that. It's sometimes you're gonna have downs. You're gonna have +2, -1. You're gonna have -1. You're gonna have -2, +1. You'll have that every single sooner or later. You might have days where it's just +3 and nothing gets subtracted.
Yep, exactly.
It might go like this, then it goes back down, then it goes back up. It's just gonna have that. But our defense has been pretty good this stretch so far.
Besides the mental lapses, which could be improved, I would agree. It's better than it has been. I'm at least seeing people fight over screens. I'm seeing a lot. Even Dame, I saw him fight a little bit over a screen. Just didn't die. I saw it. So maybe they're saying something because I did see at least some fight. I'm not saying they won every battle, but I saw effort to get around screens today. I also saw effort for Brook to at least move. He was being active defensively. That's all we were asking, Brook, is just to move a little bit. Just to move, effort. And even some of the effort, now, what I've been telling y'all about the effort plays, we finally out-rebounded somebody on the offensive rebounds. How does that happen? It happens with effort. A lot of times we don't get the effort plays, and I saw effort plays today. And hopefully that's laying the groundwork for the future for this team. You gotta play hard. You gotta hustle. You gotta dive for where the ball's going out of bounds. You gotta do that if you're trying to win. And stop just letting Giannis just watch Giannis and get out the way. Man, these third quarters too, bro, is something crazy. Something crazy these third
But it's been
quarters.
consistent. Even before then, there's always been an issue with this team. I don't know what it is about third quarters so that they haven't. I think they're allergic or something. I don't know.
Something, man. Drinking at halftime, hitting the vape. I don't know what they doing, but they come out completely lethargic. It's crazy. Like
They got
no
Steve.
energy.
Yeah,
Just
they got.
chill.
I'm glad you brought that up too. Actually, 'cause I literally just saw a quote from Lou Will. He was drunk the day before. Doc's like, "Hey, I need you out there. Go sweat that out."
see, that's what I'm saying. Something is
There.
going on, man. Something is
Hey,
going on.
check to see if there are some clubs yesterday. Be on the lookout, y'all in Milwaukee. Make sure if you see any of them there, you know exactly what's going on.
Oh, all right. Let's get to my man Gibson real quick. Gibson, I know you. Hey, go ahead, Gibson.
Salute to the chat. Salute to
All right.
everybody. Salute to Dr. Smith. Salute to Pastor Mendham. Thank you for the report. Amber, I salute you
Same,
from the
bro.
bottom of my heart. I'm sorry I couldn't be on the last live. I was too busy celebrating my anniversary, my wedding anniversary.
Okay,
So
congratulations. Congratulations. Shout out.
How long has it been?
12 years now. 12 years.
Okay.
12 years.
That's
Nice.
impressive.
Grown man.
Congrats.
That's
You're a
impressive.
whole grown man.
Right, it is.
Right.
So I really, man, I love what I seen from the Bucks. Probably everybody got the memo. They see us screaming on this chat too much. They probably got the memo. Man, I love what I see from AJ Green, Andre Jackson Jr. Everybody coming in and stepping up. I love it. Brook Lopez surprised me. Brook, I apologize for me if I was calling you. I apologize. Everybody who I call out on the team, I apologize. I love what I see. I am very happy. I am excited. They're playing defense. AJ Green, the man of the hour,
I
the
agree.
man, the hero of the game. Man,
Yep.
wow.
Unsung
We really
hero.
found what we were looking for. Amber, didn't we say that on the chat? Unless Doc Rivers play the young guys, we will never know what we have on the floor. Now the team see what we have in our guys. Somebody had to tell Doc, you have to play the young guys. Now we see, Amber. I am super,
Hold on. I don't
super,
want to give
super.
him that much credit. We have to understand that the reason the young guys were played was due to a plethora of injuries. Let's be clear.
Yep.
He had no
Uh,
choice. We didn't have any bodies.
I mean, he was playing them last year too. Not as much minutes, but he
Right.
was playing them. So he clearly saw something. So I'll give Doc credit. And also, we're just like we had no choice at this point.
That's what I'm saying. We don't. There's really no
Right.
choice. There's really no choice. Go ahead, Gibson.
So I am excited. I am super excited. I am very excited that the guys them came in and do their part. Shout out to Skill too, Amber. Where's Skill in the chat? I want to be on the podcast when you're on the podcast. Shout out to
Yeah,
him.
absolutely. He in
We need to
the chat. He said, "What up?"
tell him I salute him. Man, I really love what I see. When we watched that game against the Houston Rockets, man, Brook had a very good game. He protected that rim. So this year, I want the media to apologize to Giannis. We need Kendrick Perkins to send Giannis an apology. All them was talking all that trash. Now they need to
Too
owe this
soon.
team an
Too soon.
apology.
Too soon, Gibson.
They
Too
have
soon.
to,
Too soon.
Giannis can. No, my question isn't Amber. Giannis cannot get robbed this year. The numbers this man is putting up, if this man is get robbed again, this would be a crime. It would be a crime, Mr. Smith. It would be a total crime because
Well, get
Giannis
ready for the
dominates.
crime because all Bucks are banned from awards. I'm telling you that right now. Don't even worry about it. Bucks are banned from awards. Don't even worry about it. Defensive player of the year, don't worry about it. MVP, most improved player, none of that will be with a person in a Bucks uniform. We have permanently been punished for getting Dame. I'm telling you. I haven't seen officiating this bad over the last 2 seasons than I've ever seen in my life against the Milwaukee Bucks. At home, it's even worse officiating than on the road, which is crazy.
So I turn the floor over to Mr. Smith. I ain't had much to say. I know
Okay.
you have a lot of people in the green room. The floor is all yours, Dr. Smith.
Hold on. Before we move on, Gibson, please give your greeting to the people, sir, before you depart. And again,
Please,
congratulations on your anniversary as well.
Yeah.
But
please give
please give it to the people, Gibson. Let's go.
love, salute, love, and respect to everyone in the chat, to all the real now Bucks fan, not the invitation to the realest with the supporting the broadcast. Salute.
All right, appreciate you, Gibson. Appreciate you.
No problem.
Hey,
No
Bleacher
problem. Take
Report
care.
boss, I'm about to tap you in. All right. So you got the
Oh, there
fresh.
you go.
You got the fresh
Yeah.
fitted. Hey, Smitty and Tay, I'm gonna tap y'all in a little bit. Give me a second, brother. Go ahead. We got to start with Mr. Smith. Let him give
Okay.
his outlook, and then we gonna spin the block back to Bleacher Report boss. Doc Smith on
Right.
you, sir.
I gotta stand up. We gotta give a standing ovation to AJ Green tonight. Are you kidding me? That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of basketball I want to see on a regular basis. AJ Green tonight. Let me ask you a question, just honest question, right? At his best, it's a small sample size, right? So I don't want to sound crazy saying this, right? So I'll ask the question. I'll pose this to the chat too, right? Who would you take? Pat Connaughton at his best or AJ Green in his small sample size? Who would you take?
AJ Green, no question.
Okay. You take Green too, right? How about you, Chad? What do you think? Pat Connaughton at his best? At his best. Don't let the last couple of games or last year cloud your judgment. Pat Connaughton at
We're
his
thinking
best.
like 2021 Pat, right? Like finals Pat.
Find that Pat Connaughton, and then I'll ask you, who would you take? Pat Connaughton at his best or AJ Green in his small sample size?
Light skinned senpai. That's crazy.
Potential.
Right?
I just see it.
That's a good name.
That name is wild. I'm sorry.
That's a great name.
Shout out to you. That's hilarious. Go ahead.
However you feel about that, I would ask you the same question. Who would you take, Malik Beasley or AJ Green?
I'm taking AJ Green over anybody you're about to mention right now.
But no,
Right? I would say, who would you take AJ Green over Jordan Nwora? Right? Who AJ Green over Andre Jackson? AJ Green over Marjon Bojan, right? AJ Green over Gary Trent Jr. And I don't say that lightly because I actually think Gary Trent Jr. is playing better and he's leveling up as time goes on.
Agreed.
But AJ Green right now, with his ability to blow through these screens and stick with these guys, and his ability to hit a three, and it is automatic. He is the best two guard that we've had in. Hold on for a second. Hold on.
Let me hear my man. I got it. I'm about to put it right up here.
I seen it.
Yeah,
I didn't even
okay.
see your super
so.
chat pass. My bad. Pass that I'm
that's
here to
fine.
talk about our savior, AJ Green. Oh, that's hilarious.
I was gonna write more about that, but it might be too much. So I didn't want to put that in.
Oh,
All right.
Shout out to our favorite ops, No Strays ENT, $4.99 super chat. Peace, Bucks Nation. Congrats with 2 nights. Win. You are now in check notes 10th place in the East. Keep up the good work, and you just might pass the Pistons.
Yep,
Hey, we're tied for the 8th seed right now.
You love the Milwaukee.
Hey, we coming up, so you gonna keep talking your trash, bro. Keep it up. Keep it
I'm
up, bro.
He loves us. Come on,
right.
Come on over. You know you want to.
Right, exactly. You know you want to be.
You know you want to. You know you.
Hey, go, come on over, No Strays ENT. You know you want to be down like Brandy. Come on, bro. Come on down, bro.
Green is the best two guard that we've had since Dante DiVincenzo. That's years. How long has it been since Dante DiVincenzo's been here?
It's at least about 4 years, right?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Just the fact that the reason why I'm gushing, right, is because, and I've said this, right? All we heard when he first came, all we heard about was his limitations. His arms are too short. He's not athletic enough. He's a try-hard, right? He's all these different things. This dude is blowing through screens on a regular basis. You're not able to outmuscle him. He's hitting a mid-range shot. He's hitting his long-range shot. It's automatic. The confidence is through. He's got Harlem confidence right now. Like the confidence through the roof.
Hey, that was hilarious.
Just give me the ball.
said
telling
Harlem
Damian,
confidence.
just give me the ball. Get out the way. Give me the ball and get out the way. Harlem, 145th. Give me the ball and get out the way. AJ Green, I love it. Say his name in all caps. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Someone had asked who I would give the game ball to. So, I mean, the obvious answer.
I was going to ask you that next.
The obvious answer is Giannis, right? And this is an MVP conversation. The only reason I'm even bringing this up is because these are the types of things that should be factored into an MVP conversation. We know that they're not, right? What I did not like about today's game was the energy that we came out with in the third quarter. Once again, when you don't hear my voice and when it sounds scratchy like this, is when I'm yelling our record out to these guys through the TV. I'm screaming 5-9. We're 5-9.
Right.
We're in a position to half-ass walk up and down the court, to lethargically go for rebounds. We don't have the luxury to do that. That's another team. Let the Celtics do that. They're killing everybody. Let Cleveland do that. We don't have the luxury to half-ass anything. So Giannis saw the assignment, and said that if y'all don't want to play, I'll take it from here, follow my lead through actions.
Correct.
And annihilated them and went Godzilla mode. And that wasn't just on offense. That was on defense. That's what an MVP does.
Facts.
On both sides. But as far as his support line, like his support crew, AJ Green, I'm buying his jersey. I don't even wear jerseys like that anymore. I love this dude. From what we saw of him in the beginning to where he is right now, I love it. I love to see stuff like that. Imagine Milwaukee actually developing young players. Imagine that.
Right.
Imagine that. We're in bizarro world right now where the young guys are stepping up right. And I love it. We're in bizarro world in a good way.
Look how much better of a team we are when the others kick in. Just kick in a little bit. Bit.
Ball was moving like crazy. Ball was like, what?
And I was seeing a little something with Giannis and Dame going. I don't want to get too excited, but I saw a little something going. I saw a little something. We'll see how it goes.
I love it. I'm not gonna stay too long tonight, right? So, right, there'll be like another time when I come on the chat, get into like the specifics and stats a little bit more because I'd like to get back more into that. But I will say this, right? If what I'm reading is true, Khris, because I know that you watch this chat, and if you don't, you should be Khris Middleton, because this is the best chat pertaining to Milwaukee Bucks. You have been one of my favorite basketball players for a while. I mean this sincerely. This is no jokes. But if you see guys out there, we're 6-9 now, right? We started off 2-8. You see guys like Brook Lopez diving on the ground for loose balls and whatnot. And this is a person that I was screaming at last year for his lack of oomph. For years, plural, the Bucks have been a team that plays down to their level of competition. We're too cool for school. Everyone played like that used to be the MO, right? Guys used to play like we were trying to preserve our 360 ways, don't want to sweat them out or whatever. That's gone this year, right?
Yeah, the one-liners today is
I'm on
top
fire.
Top notch.
Guys didn't want to sweat them out. That's not the case this year. People are playing like we have our backs in a corner. You see guys like Giannis going out there, giving it all, dying on the court. If you've been cleared to play basketball and you're still on the sideline, you are losing me as a fan.
Facts.
You are losing me as a fan. And that's real. That's as real as it gets. You are one of my favorite players. You were the best player on that court in that Pacers series. If you've been cleared to play and you are still on that damn sideline and pulling a Joel Embiid, don't come back. I mean that sincerely. Don't come back. I mean that. You either come back and play basketball or you don't, brother. If you're scared to look bad, no one else pulled that excuse. DeLon Wright had Milwaukee ready to run him out of the city.
Correct.
And took his lumps.
Same with Gary Trent. And
he took his lumps. Them guys took their lumps and they got better. Yes. Here's the long and short of it. If you come back and you look bad, will people be at your neck? Yes. But you know what? We'll get over it because at least you're back and you'll get your legs under you and life will go on. The better alternative is to not to just sit out. That is not the better alternative. Now, I don't know if Shams Charania was even supposed to let that tidbit of information go, because that makes you look very bad right now.
It does.
Right? And maybe it's pressuring you to come out, because I don't think that was supposed to come out if it's been going on for 3 weeks. If you've been cleared for 3 weeks and we're just now hearing it, I guarantee you that wasn't supposed to come out. But it's out now. You better suit up and play, bro. Your team needs you. We're still not 500, by the way. You better show up and play. I'm going back to see my folks for Thanksgiving. At some point, I better be sitting in South Carolina in front of the TV with you on the sideline in some capacity, in uniform. In uniform. I don't care if you're only playing 5 minutes. You better be in uniform. If you've been cleared to play, and I go back home to see my mother and you're not playing, don't come back.
I agree. We're doing good without you.
Fan. As a Khris Middleton fan, we love the way you play, but not with that mentality. That's soft. I hope they're wrong, because ESPN is wrong very often. You heard them up there with the goofball stats, and the Bucks are playing poor defense or whatever. Please, somebody give these guys Pastor Mendo's information so he could tell you how good we've been over the last 9 games. Your references are dated. You need to knock the dust off your references. This is a better defensive team. We're balling. You better find out. You better know what's going on over here.
Good looking,
I love
Mr.
it.
Cool. Right. Say.
AJ Green. I'll definitely get into it a little bit more. Khris, I hope it's not true, brother. I hope it's not true, brother. I better see you next week. But for that, that's me. That's my time, guys.
Appreciate you. Hey, let's salute Dr. Smith. Always appreciate you tapping in. Salute. Appreciate you. All right, appreciate you. Hey, Smitty, I'm going to tap you in, then I'm going to get Tay in here.
I'm going to say one thing real quick, and then you can tap me out too.
All right, hold on 1 second. Let me
I just remembered another stat
in here.
No problem. I remembered another stat. Remember the stat I said that we're 14-0 when Bobby has 4 more assists?
Yeah, Scales we was talking about that the other day. Scales mentioned it again. 4 assists. Yeah, and we're like 15 had 4 assists or 16 today. And 0.
Yeah, he had 4 assists today. Guess what? We're 15-0 now. All right.
Shout out to Bobby.
That's how he goes out, bro.
Yeah, dude, what's wrong with passing it? What's wrong with you? Hold on, salute the pass. What an exit. Salute the pass, bro. That was pass, bro. Salute. At the top right, we got the homie Pronte. Bottom left, you know the VP, Bleacher Report boss. Bottom right, we got the homie Smitty. What's good, gentlemen? What's good?
Eyes, bro.
What's good?
Eyes, bro.
Hey, your camera too low. Raise him up a little bit. There we go.
There
now you good.
Go.
Now you good. You good now. Yeah, there you go.
Right,
perfect. Good. All right, Bleacher Report boss. We're gonna go to you. Then we're gonna go to Smitty and then to Pronte. On you, bro.
Man, good Bucks win tonight. Man, they are, slowly getting back up to that first quarter. I can just highlight the first quarter. They was passing the ball back and forth. They was moving the ball. They was getting shots. It's to the point the coach is like the Bulls coach like time out. And I was like, this is what we wanted. We wanted to move the ball. Brook Lopez is stepping up as that 3 guy that we need right now until Middleton comes back. But the bench and AJ Green has been stepping up his game. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm on that little camp that he needs to start if you need him to start, because he could go your best guy. He's defending the best guys every team so far. Shut down Levine tonight. I mean, Levine's getting mad reps. I'm like, he's getting you good. He's not giving you nothing. He's in your face. He's turned to me. You're gonna look at me crazy. He's turning into Alex Caruso a little bit to me, like how he's been playing basketball. Right. He's been playing basketball lately, and just the guys on the bench. Gary Trent been on the bench. I mean, Princeton had a worse game, but it's going to be like here and there, But I just want this team to keep on building. I hope Ron's okay. I just seen that everybody was saying he had dislocated shoulder. If he gets surgery, then he's out for the year. I'm going to hold you on that one. But just hoping that he's okay. Don't follow those rumors about Cam Thomas getting It was a rumor I just said earlier. They talking about that Giannis get traded to the Rockets. Early in the
Yeah, I
year.
seen
Like,
that.
yeah, that was crap. That was a crap reporting. It's like everybody reporting on something on the Bucks. It's always
Right.
don't know what they're talking about. But great win tonight. I'm so happy they won. I just think that they just the only person that I have a problem with on defense is Bobby. I understand that what you said that some other people messing up, but Bobby just making so it's like a terror effect when he messes up and then he's open, and then Dame gotta get on guys that's don't double all the time. Just get on your man, stay on your man. If he
Right.
messes over you, he messes over you. That's
Oh,
it. But just stay on your guy. All right, I'll let everybody cook real quick, man. I just gotta get my thoughts real quick.
on
Go
you,
ahead.
Smitty. Then we'll go take. Appreciate you, VP. On you, Smitty.
No, I'm happy with what the Bucks is doing lately. Defense has picked up. Perimeter defense picked up for the most part. Lopez, he's holding it down for the most part. Amber, remember last year you asked me when Griffin was the coach because I was one of the leading people that was trying to get Beasley out of there. You remember who I was talking about starting back then?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna give you your
Green,
props. Go.
Green or Jackson. That was the obvious pick for me at that point. I
He
saw
telling
Green.
the truth.
I saw Green in summer league even with Bubs. I think it was his last year. I thought he was better than Pat Connaughton back then. That was what 3 years ago. So I thought he should have been on this. I thought he should have been getting burned back then. To be honest with you.
Right.
But also I saw even though Giannis playing great, but I think I see he's getting more comfortable with his half court dribbling package, bro. If you notice, he ain't just trying to just push hard right or push hard left every single time. He
Yeah,
kind of hesitates.
Right.
He using his heads. He using his up fakes. So
Instead of
I
that
like that.
damn spin all the time, running fast and then spin left or
Yeah,
right. I agree.
yeah. Um, so yeah. But I let Prate go ahead though.
Tay.
Great win for the Bucks, man. They looking like a real team out here. Everybody touching the rock. Everybody contributed.
I'm just waiting for
What
this.
more
I'm
can you
waiting
say?
for
I
it. Go
mean,
ahead.
besides the third quarter, we doing good. But I mean, shout out to the Bucks defense in the fourth.
Right.
They might have only gave up 14 points.
I'm
So
interested on your take on AJ Green. Do you think we're being a prisoner of the moment, or do you think he's starting caliber quality? You see, you know what I'm saying?
prisoner of the
Listen,
moment, but
hey, Amber, put the really good
prisoner of
again.
the
Mr.
moment.
Wants to come in.
What?
Mr. Cool's asked for the link.
Oh, okay. I got you. Go
Prisoner
ahead,
of the
Pronte.
moment, but we'll take it. You know, he's still young. He still got to get used to. As long as he's playing defense the way he's playing defense, he has a spot. That's how I see. Because his shooting and his ability to move around when Giannis drives or to be open, it's gonna be there. The pump fake, the classic pump fake, step to the side shoot, pump fake, step in shoot. That's his game. So he provides a game that fits with Giannis. To be honest with
Correct.
you, so the dribble, handoff, shoot. So as long as he's hitting his shot and playing defense, he's in. But players slump. So is he a full time starter? Probably not yet. Until
Okay.
we believe in his consistency. Like if he can consistently do what he does, then yeah, he's an upgrade over Pat for sure. Pat should never be starting, barely playing. So that shouldn't even be an
I knew
option.
that was
I was
coming.
waiting for
I
that
knew that
shot.
was coming. I was waiting. He was
I
being
knew.
too
I was waiting for
politically
that
correct.
shot, man.
I was waiting for it.
I
He was trying to
mean,
be
I've been
PC.
saying I think Gary Trent looks better off the bench. To me, he looks
That's
better off the
fair.
bench.
That's fair.
I've been saying they should just bench him because he looks better off the bench. He gives the Bucks a little flexibility off the bench with the lineups. And AJ Green's been doing. I just like the way he's getting around the screens.
Prate,
You
who you
know,
say look at the bench?
Gary Trent
Trent
Jr.
Oh yeah,
Trent's
I
looking
agree.
better off the bench.
He is another ball handler, another playmaker.
Yeah, he just
Credit,
need to get a
credit.
little OC on his drives. He gonna get injured, so he
Mhm.
obviously falling hard on his drives. So he be like, I'm worried about that. But you know, for now he good. I mean, what can you say? If he can keep this up, of course he's a starter, full time starter. If he can keep it up, but it's really his ability to get around the screens that's helping Dame and the defense out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that's what I see that's doing the most. We know he can shoot. He came in a shooter. But it was like, is he a liability on D? The thing is,
Defense, yep.
the Bucks was getting torched by guards all year long. You know what I mean? They even mentioned it on the broadcast. The Bucks was giving up so many points by the guards that was crazy. But this game they kind of slowed down. My boy Kobe White, or is it Kobe? Yeah, Kobe White,
Right,
which is
yeah.
good to see because he's not a star, but he was looking like a star against the Bucks. He's not a star. And they slowed him down, and they slowed down. What's his name? Levine in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
I think he might have only had 2 points. So they did the work they needed to do. I mean, the Bucks are looking much, much better. They're looking like a more cohesive team. Giannis is putting in that work. Giannis is working, and this all goes back to that game where Giannis carried real hard for the 59. He showed heart, toughness. I think he inspired the team.
Yeah.
Ever since then, the role players been like stepping up.
Great point.
They realize that this band is going harder than we ever thought anybody can go. I mean, then he did it in the third quarter. I mean, 25 points in the third quarter, and a quarter is crazy.
Right.
That's just crazy.
Sorry. Did you notice every time Giannis was in the paint, the other players didn't even get like called over there? They just instantly just went in the paint and helped out Giannis out in the paint when he had like 2 double teams coming on.
I think the Bucks got better action when he post up. So now they screen. He screens before he posts up. They kind of set it up a little better. Giannis dribbles into the post up better. You know what I mean? He almost dropped my boy 2 times, or at least 3 times. What's his name?
Vukovic. Yeah.
He almost, dude was on his heels when Giannis was facing up against Giannis. So he had him really on his heels. And like he said, at the bottom, Smitty said Giannis' package in the mid range is getting better.
Yeah.
Because, he's facing up and having them on their heels. Now they don't know what to do. And now that he's knocking down that mid-range, it's just they don't know what to do.
At least you got to respect this mid-range. You at least got to respect it now. Hold on 1 second. Let me get our boy Monalando on the super chat. Monalando super chat. 25 in the third quarter is Wilt Chamberlain number. Sheesh. Yeah, he was hoping. He cared. He put us on our back.
Man, look, does it matter? Yeah. 25... Without all them 25 points, 25 out of 29.
Right.
That's kind of crazy to see. You don't see that.
I want to say this one step real quick before we move on. I want to when we get mad about how people talk about Giannis, talk about the Bucks, we get so mad because you see other people talking about how the Bucks is, and you see what happened with the Philly. And you seeing that your own other players calling out your star player because he's being lazy. He don't want to be there. He want to play. And you see a guy that we see work hard every day. The buses tell every day. You think how we go on here, we tell these guys to shut up because we see him. We see Giannis play his tail off every day. I will never, ever, ever want to hear anybody compare Embiid to Giannis. Giannis' heart. But you go out in that court.
I don't even know why they.
I never want to hear that because it makes me so mad hearing that because the guy he has money and all of a sudden he don't want to be there. He don't want to be late. He want to. He's not on.
Giannis been giving Embiid. Giannis been giving Embiid work since they matched up against each other. He always he been giving Embiid work. They also try to do it, but when you know basketball, you can see the difference. This player go hard. This player just lazy. This player don't respect the game of basketball. Embiid doesn't respect the game of basketball, and that's the bottom line. One player's maximizing his talent, so the other player isn't. Embiid doesn't inspire his teammates. He's guaranteed to get injured. I think half of Philly is injured now, but we kind of knew that was going to happen. Embiid and Paul George both are injured, but that's their history. I don't even know what Philly was thinking. Philly should never got Paul George. I knew that was going to fall out the gate. That was crazy.
I was happy when they signed. I was like, "Oh, y'all gave him $200 million? Oh, yeah.
$200 million.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They gave him $200 million. Like, that's crazy. That's worse than the Middleton deal.
Right. Way worse. Oh, that's
way
not it. Hold on 1 second. Take our homie Maurice in the chat. Maurice, what's good? Appreciate the $10 super chat. Pat Connaughton, another DNP. Dude must have pissed Doc Rivers off on a golf course or something. Let's go, Bucks. Build them momentum.
That was a good one. That was a good one, bro.
That was good. Only thing I say is Dame is coming along. I think he looks a little out of it sometimes. You know what I mean? Like spaced out sometimes. But I think he's kind of find his off ball game, and I think that's good for the Bucks. I think I see him slide and trying to knock down that off ball three, and if he start doing that, it's lights out for the offense. The way the other players are playing.
And I know you don't like Dame defense, but at least he was fighting today on defense. I saw him fighting on screens today. I saw effort from Dame on defense today.
We're not gonna hype up his defense, but we ain't gonna do that. But it was, I think the Bucks just play. We just can't do that. That's not a thing. And that's
I knew
cool.
he
And I'm
wasn't gonna
cool
let me
with
get
it.
that one off. I knew he wasn't gonna let me get that one.
I'm cool with that.
I had
We
to
can't
test
have.
him.
I'm
I just
cool
put
with
out
it
a
though.
tester. I just threw a tester out there to see if he's gonna let me walk. Nah.
He played defense long enough to get help, and the Bucks are helping at the wrong time. Like when he's switching to big, he fight just enough so Giannis and the Bucks are actually not letting him just die there. You know what I mean? They send in hurry up and sending the big over, so the Bucks are getting better on their switches, which is good because it's helping out the defense. And defense been good lately. They still got to work on their 3-point defense.
Right.
I know we all see that, but the Bulls, they shoot threes. That's what they've been doing lately. And I kind of figured they'd cool off in the fourth quarter because they knocked down so many in the third quarter. But the Bucks did good, man. Like, this was a quality win. There's nothing bad you can really say. Dame's just struggling with a shot. That's all.
Right.
And that's a good problem. Because we know Dame gonna get a shot back. That is nothing to worry about. So that's just a mini slump. That's like AJ Green missing a couple of jumpers. You know what I mean? It's coming back. He a
But
shooter.
I did like him not just settling. I know he did shoot 10, but I did like him eventually when he saw the shot not really going down, at least trying to shoot a couple mid ranges and try to get his
He's
rhythm
been doing
back.
that a lot this year. Like he been mixing up his game a lot this year. So he goes to the lane, does a couple mid ranges, and he gets to the foul line. So he got a nice mix to his game. He had 10 assists. So that's what you want to see out of a point guard anyway. So if you can get 25 points or 20 points and 10 assists from a point guard, what more can you ask?
Right.
That's running the point. That's what you want.
Let's do one more round robin because I got 3 more people in there. I want to make sure I get everybody in here before it get too late. Let's start with Pronte, then we're gonna end with Smitty. Go ahead, Pronte.
Let's go Bucks, man. We looking like we're gonna be a formidable team when it's all said and done. Now we need Khris Middleton come back. Just bring him off the bench. Bring him off the bench.
You know he
bring him. If when he come back and when he come back in April, bring him off the bench. You know what I mean? That way we know we got somebody off the bench that's gonna light somebody up. You know what I mean? Him and Bobby can do their thing off the bench, lighting people up. But shout out, one thing I forgot, shout out to Brook. Brook been playing real nice lately. Brook been playing real nice. I see him jumping on 3-pointer shots. He getting rebounds with 2 hands. But shout out to Khris Middleton.
All right, that's enough. Okay, Pronte. All right, thank you. Thank you, Pronte. Go ahead, Bleacher Report ball. Then we're going to end with Smitty. Jesus, Pronte.
Oh, man, I don't know how
Go
to
ahead, Bleacher Report ball.
Shout out to Street Coast Middleton.
Right, damn.
Hey, I had to get a little shot in too. Yeah, shout out to Street Coast Middleton with those loafers on, man. Shout out to actually Pat Bev was there too. Shout out to
him. I saw that.
And this team has been digging in. They've been getting better. Giannis being a leader. Shout out to Giannis being a leader. Dame, keep doing your thing. You're gonna get your stuff. I mean, once you get going, oh my God, it's gonna be crazy. So everybody stay healthy. Keep passing the ball. Keep doing what you gotta do. We can beat anybody. So it's all go Bucks.
Appreciate you, VP. Smitty on you.
Shout out to Alma Head Middleton.
There we go. Everybody just lay the shots. Go ahead.
Go Bucks, bro. Another little humor. I actually saw Doc tell a assistant coach. I put in the chat that he was like, Bobby is playing absolutely horrible tonight.
Thank you, bro.
I saw Doc say that shit. I was cracking up in my couch, but I'm like, yeah.
About time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, shit, he kept it a buck like shit. That nigga playing.
No, you good.
That trash, but nah, go Bucks and shit. When our next game?
Friday. Friday, the Pacers.
Against the Pacers.
Oh,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Cup
great
game.
game.
Cup game.
All right, bro. Let me
Ooh, I
get these
can't
people in
wait.
here before it get too late. Appreciate you. Pronte.
No.
Unnecessary Middleton Jazz, but funny as hell. All right, Bleacher Report boss. All right, Smitty. I'll holler at y'all, gentlemen. This man said April is nasty work, Pronte. April is nasty work. Shout out to my man, Mr. Cool, popping you in. CJ popping you in. And last but not least, the homie, B Shack in the building. You know the gentleman at the top right, living legend, Mr. Cool. You know CJ at the bottom left. Always appreciate when you tap in. And one of the most electrifying figures in the chat, B Shack in the building, bottom right. Miami was good, sir. Let's start with Mr. Cool. We'll go to CJ and then to B Shack. It's on you, sir.
Hey, gentlemen, how y'all doing?
All right, all right.
Great, great.
Okay, we're one step closer to where we're going to get to, and that's going to be the Eastern Conference Finals. The team, if everybody do their job, we're going to be fine. And it seems to me that the role players are finding their footing right now, what their role is, how to play off of Giannis, how to play off of Dame. So if this continues to build like it is, we are on our way. Definitely on our way. That's just how I look at it. Giannis is an unbelievable force right now because he can make that mid-range shot now. He's an unstoppable force. He really is. And he's playing both ends of the floor so well. So for some reason this year he's even better defensively than he was in the past.
Fact.
So to me, he's defensive player of the year from what I've seen of him.
Yeah, so far I agree.
You may not get it because they play these games with those awards, but my biggest complaint is still my coaching staff because defensively we still got to do a better job of rotating and not overplaying. And we're out of position too often defensively. It's almost like they don't know where to be. That concerns me because that's going to be a problem against a really good team. The Bulls are not that good of a team. You play the good teams, you got to be in proper position defensively. So that's on the coaches to get that right. But the players are playing really well. And AJ Green, everybody's been talking about him, rightfully so. He is playing outstanding. But here's my thing also. I think I still want him coming off the bench because we need that energy. And he can balance off when Bobby's not playing well like he wasn't. You got somebody else off the bench that can score. So that keeps that bench moving because he's just an amazing shooter.
Right.
And here's the thing. We need him to counter TJ McConnell defensively. Because McConnell kills us every single time he plays the Pacers. So I think AJ Green would be a great matchup for him to go up against him.
That's a great point. Shout out to Mr.
Outside of that, I don't have anything else. I'm going to turn it over to you guys.
All right, 1 second. Let me just get my man Maurice super chat, then we'll go to CJ. Maurice, appreciate you spinning the block with the $10 super chat. Yo, we got to relax talking about Dame defense like that's the end all be all. Name the top 5 defensive PGs in the league. I'll wait because it ain't no defensive PGs, period. They all get cooked. That's a fair point. Shout out to you, Maurice. Fair point. On you, CJ.
Salute to everyone in the panel. Salute to everyone in the chat. I haven't been on here in a while, but I normally pop up once in a while just to tap in.
Absolutely appreciate you.
But just like watching through the past, through the past 9 games, the team has improved. But also, main reason why I wanted to come on here, man, it felt like Christmas early, dude. Pat Connaughton getting DMPs, dude. It's about time, bro. It's about time. I'm telling you. But also, I forgot. I think Schmitty. I think that's his name.
Yeah.
I also peeped that when Doc said that Bobby's playing like trash, and it's about time he's realizing it, and he needs to understand. We got young guys. I'm not saying to just replace him, but just
And
to
you got
put
the
in
live on in
and
the
get him some
background,
development.
CJ. It's like a little feedback. I don't know if you got the live on in the background or something, or somebody got the live, some feedback. Hold on a second.
I don't think it's me.
Okay. Let me mute the game. Let me mute a couple people real quick. Hold on 1 second. Let me just see what's going on. Give me a second, y'all. Okay, it was just Mr. Cool for a minute. I'm just gonna mute you for a minute, Mr. Cool. Go ahead, CJ.
But yeah, but like with Bobby, because the thing is with Bobby, sometimes he'll be very inconsistent, and that's where I agree with everyone saying that AJ Green would be better off the bench. Plus, I think Ajax is more of a starter just because we need to balance out Dame and Ajax. We need somebody who has some athleticism and let alone length. So I think Ajax, he mainly should have been the one starting last year.
Right.
Just been saying. But I will say this because I've been talking crazy about him, Brook. I've been appreciating you about the whole for the past couple of games. I
Right.
appreciate it. It's just this is what I've been not just me, but the whole Bucks community just been wanting you to do. Just play basketball, not just be don't act like you care. That's just what we care about. But also, the thing is with Giannis, if he's hitting mid ranges, dude, what can you do with him?
Right.
Especially if he's shooting his, and this is something I've said. All he got to do is make his free throws. That's just it. That's mainly the whole reason why we are. If he's hitting his free throws, ain't nobody beating us. Straight
Uh,
up. If he's going nearly
B Shack.
80%,
Look at B Shack.
90% from the line, nobody is beating us. I've been saying this last year. Nobody is beating us if he's hitting mid ranges and shooting great percentage from the free throw line. But more importantly, this team, all it needs is just a little more push. That's where Khris. But right now with Khris Middleton, like I've heard the news. Seen the rumors about him being cleared. They said he's being cleared over 3 times already. I don't know if it's true or not. But the thing is with Khris, man, if you have been cleared and you're talking about you don't want to come back, just because they saying that last year that he had that the setback because they want to make sure that he doesn't re-injure his
Aggravate. Yeah.
re-aggravate his injury. So they're trying to make sure that he comes back 100% healthy. Look, as much as we talk crazy about him, it's better off he comes back 100% healthy than we getting him 75% at this point. So uh, all we got to do is just be consistent and at least stay above 500 until he comes back. Because the moment he comes back, supposedly Doc Rivers says something about the offense he has not implemented with Dame, Khris, and Giannis because they haven't been on the court. Who knows? But one thing I've said, the real reason why this team is so great right now, the youth, the
Yep.
young guys, that's is setting the tone right now. Is we playing more of the young guys. So all we got to do is praise AJ Green. I'm not going to live too high on the moment, but he has been our most consistent bench player this whole season. And that's saying something when we got Mr. Crazy Eye Bobby Portis, man. I'm sorry. Look, I love Dame. But sometimes, Dame, I know Bobby Portis' crazy eyes may be scaring you because he about to kill you if you don't pass him the ball. Just shoot the damn ball, bro. Like, please, bro. Like, sometimes Bobby he be acting a fool on the basketball court
It's
sometimes. And I
not. You
love
know what
Bobby.
it is, CJ, and we've been saying it on here for a minute. The problem with oh, I gotta do this a minute. The problem with Bobby is Bobby has low IQ on all fronts. Bobby doesn't have what they call situational awareness. He doesn't
I
have
mean,
situational awareness. I watched him. I was talking to people. I was at the game. I'm like, watch Bobby for while he's in the game on defense. The defense will completely collapse once you pass the ball to Bobby's man or in Bobby's direction. He completely loses focus, doesn't know where his man is, and then when they swing the ball the third time, whoever Bobby was holding is wide open for 3 every time.
and
Every time.
and
Bobby
that's
is
where I
starting to
say,
become diminishing returns because of how bad he is defensively. Also, offensively, he makes terrible decisions sometimes.
uh,
Offensively, he's getting
I
dumber
mean,
by the game, and that's crazy. But go ahead, CJ. We're
what
gonna
we
get to
need.
B Shack. My bad.
Well,
Go
I
ahead.
want to hurry up and finish because I know B Shack going to
All
go.
right.
But look, the thing is with Bobby, as long if he's going to be inconsistent. The thing is, what we need him to do is at least put points up. That's all we care about, especially efficiently. But the thing is with Bobby, we do it. We have Ajax who is helping out Dan. We need to put some young guys in there to help him out, like Tyler Smith, maybe even Chris Livingston.
Right.
Give him some run, bro. That's why we need to play more wings. Get them some run. Who knows? Because look at Ajax. Look at AJ Green, bro. They are 2 key contributors coming off the bench. We need to
Facts.
play more of the young guys, especially Hollins. Holland's gonna be all right. They probably, if I'm Hollins, I just wait it out for another month. Matter of fact, just come back when Khris Middleton come back. We just need both. We just need the whole team healthy going in the playoffs. But I'm gonna stop talking. All we gotta do is beat them Pacers, bro. I'm tired of seeing Tyrese Halliburton grinning ass, cheesing up down the court, bro. We need to shut that down. But go Bucks. Let's go.
Appreciate you, CJ. On you, B Shack.
What's up? What's up?
Hold on,
Salute
let
to
me
the
reorder the
chat.
screens here. Give me 1 second. Let me reorganize the screens here. Give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second here. Give me 1 second, B Shack. Let me just reorganize these screens here, sir. All right, on you, B Shack.
All right. Salute Amari, Mr.
Look.
Cool. CJ, I know you're gone, but to you too. And everyone in the chat. Listen, great win. Beautiful win. I love it.
I waited for the
Loved it.
sauce. I waited for the sauce.
Listen. Real quick, let me just hit a couple of these players, man. Giannis is playing the best basketball of his career right now. He's playing at the highest level he's ever played. His floor game, his post game, and Lord, thank you for the mid range. I've taken abuse on this chat for the last 2 or 3 years because I have said, I don't care what y'all say. I don't care how dominant he is. His game is incomplete until he learns, forget about the three. When he learns to hit that 15, 10, 15, 17-foot mid range, he's going to be unguardable, unstoppable. He'll be a complete player. And he's done it, and we can see that the confidence he has pulling. Man, the other night, it was just beautiful, man, to see it all come together. I don't want him to stop shooting it because the more he shoots it, the more confident he's going to become. It's going to become automatic. I believe it will be. So if he can just hit 70% of his free throws, man, he'll average 35 points a game, easy. 35, easy. I mean, he's literally letting the league off the hook, man, by not hitting his free throws. But no one's perfect. But Giannis he's playing MVP ball right now.
Correct.
He won't win it. I mentioned in the chat that Jokic right now is third in scoring, first in assists, first in rebounds, and the media loves him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a narrative-driven award. But don't let the Bucks get up to like 4th or 5th place, man. Giannis will have a chance to win it because how far he brought them back. That being said, Damian Giannis, listen, I love how they're playing together right now because they're doing it their way.
Right.
They're not trying to do it like Stockton and Malone. They're not trying to do it like, Nash and Amari.
Right. Man,
Yeah.
my man.
They're doing it their way. I love how they kind of working on each other and getting the ball to Giannis in the post, and then Giannis may throw it back to him. Hey, man, do it your way, whatever works. But you can tell that they've actually worked on this a little bit, how they want to do it, and it's great. It's great. Don't feel pressure from anybody to do it like how anybody else wants you to do it. You do it your way, and how it's going to benefit the team. And everybody else is eating too. That's the beautiful thing about it. It's just not them. I mean, they're getting everybody else involved. And so it's a beautiful thing. AJ Green.
Mm-hmm.
AJ Green has maximized the opportunity. He has come in. He's done what he's asked to do. He spots up and he shoots. Unlike Trent, who takes 2 steps in for that 2-footer. Man, if that was Bud, he would go crazy. Bud hated those 2-pointers right inside the 3.
Right.
But it seems like he's more of a rhythm shooter
than
a spot-up shooter. That being said, I like him coming off the bench. I think I like him coming off the bench because if AJ Green keeps playing defense like this,
Right.
yo, all we need is a dude that can stay with this man, play tough defense, fight through screens, and you can shoot like that. Man, he will be in the NBA for 15 years like that.
Facts.
So love what he's doing. Now I'm going to the other side of the ledger. Okay,
The sauce.
my heart breaks for Ajax, man. The starting role was there for the taking. It was his, but he can't keep the defense honest. He can't keep the defense honest. He's a liability, man. He can't be. Listen, you can't get the ball under the basket
And pass
and
it out.
you can't do that. Not in the NBA. You can't pass up open shots because you lack confidence because you don't know which foot to put down first, left or right. You can't do that, man. And to me, it's as bad as the situation with Marjan. You know, trying to gather your steps before you make a layup. I mean, these flawed players, man. That I don't know how you get to the NBA and not know how to don't have a layup package. I don't understand that.
Bobby don't got no layup package.
Perfect transition. And before I talk about Bobby, I gotta readjust my hat, man, because that's how crooked he's playing. All right, Bobby, yo, we don't need him, man. We don't need Bobby. Bobby has no, like you said, basketball IQ. He can't stay in front of his man. He's really streaky on offense. He's not all that consistent. There are 15 other players in the league that can give us what Bobby gives us on offense. And there's 90% of them can give us more on defense. Okay, so we really don't need Bobby. We have fooled the Bucks have fooled themselves into thinking they need Bobby, and they don't. They really don't. He's really hurting the team.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And I wouldn't mind if they say the seat right next to Pat for Bobby for a while. All right. Put a seat right there next to Bob, right next to Pat. Okay. Now, last thing I'm gonna say, and I gotta change my hat one more time. I gotta turn it all the way around this time. Khris Middleton, man. Street clothes east.
So y'all just go. Okay, you know what? Go ahead.
So it takes the national media. I told you this before. Unlike New York, unlike Boston, unlike LA, there is no competitive press in Milwaukee. The press is actually in cahoots with the Bucks in Milwaukee to keep everything quiet. In other media markets, they are
He's telling
paid
the
to
truth.
break news. They're paid to snitch and to tattletale and to break news. This would have been broken a long time ago in another city.
That's a
Not
fact.
just ESPN, because it's the second time I've heard this. That this man, this NBA player, we're paying all this money, was cleared 3 weeks ago. And because he don't feel comfortable, mentally he don't feel right, he's allowing Giannis to work like a Hebrew slave out there.
I've been
Right?
saying that forever. Oh, agreed.
And here's the thing. Now that it's out, now listen. I playing ball one time in New York on concrete. I had a severe high ankle sprain. I was on crutches for 5 weeks. And after 5 weeks, the doctor was like, get rid of the crutches. I was like, but it still hurts. He said, you gotta get rid of the crutches. Your ankle is healed, but you're gonna experience some discomfort, but you're not gonna do any more damage to it. And right now for Milton, it's probably some sort of pain tolerance or something mental. But listen, man, it's not cool, man. It's not cool, man. This got out, and I don't want him to hurt himself. But you need to be on the court soon. You need to be out on the court soon, man. The national media it was reported on ESPN, and you've been clear for 3 weeks, and your team has been struggling like this. It's outrageous, man. Outrageous.
Giannis, this is your man. This is the man you tried to protect and you wanted to get re-signed. Look how he doing you.
And you got nerve to wear a white jacket so everyone to see you on the side. He should be wearing some sort of camouflage, some sort of dark color. He should be trying to blend in, man. But you gonna come and try to style on the side? You gonna try to style for the cameras? You should be sitting on the second row, man. Why are you still in the front row? Get back to the second row. I'm done.
I'm gonna let Mr. Cool get his last words, and then I'm gonna get in the chat. Jesus, y'all been bombing on people today. Mr. Cool, on you.
Just one more thing I want to say about, I forgot to mention Brook Lopez on the defensive end. I don't know if you watched closely, because me and Marlando was talking about that in the chat, that how the Bulls would drive to the paint, see him and turn around or kick it up. They wanted no part to Brook Lopez in the paint. He's become a real intimidating factor in that paint. That's vitally important for us. He's actually moving better defensively. He's moving a little bit quicker. He's reacting better. He's helping better. He's diving for balls. He's been a big factor on both ends of the floor for us, both ends. So, and here's the thing about our roster, and I'll say this because I just really believe it. We have, even though I know we could complain about certain players here and there, but these guys are pretty versatile.
Agreed.
You have two superstars, really, that are on the floor. And we have a lot of versatile players that are playing along with them. They're starting to find their roles. They know what their roles are. The star players are looking for them at the right times. And so a lot of good things are happening with our team. Because I know Bobby Portis has been playing bad. I hear you, B-Shaq. But Bobby's also capable of giving you a 30-point night. Okay? I don't know how often, but he is capable of giving you that. You know, so there's times maybe AJ Green is not hot, but Bobby may be hot.
Right.
So, you know, you have to pick each other up sometime in the game. And, you know, tonight AJ Green was on, but AJ Green's defense is so good now that I want him playing. I don't care what he plays. Like, he could go 0 for 8 for me. I still want him on the floor because he defensively is our best pressure guard we have right now. That's right, putting pressure on their other players.
But that's true.
So, but Mr. Cool, let me ask you a question.
I've seen it.
You're talking about versatility. Bobby Portis. On a team where ball movement is so important, to the player that, what does Bobby average? 0.1, 0.5 assists a game. What is the average? He doesn't move the ball. The ball dies when he gets it. 3 people got to be approaching him for him to pass the ball. Yeah, he can shoot. He can shoot from the outside from time to time.
Hold on, I'm just gonna put this on the screen. This is actually nasty work. One second, I just gotta put this on the screen. This is for you, B-Shaq. I didn't know this. I feel away now. Just bear with me one moment, gentlemen. I just need to put this on the screen. This is Bobby's average. He averages 0.9 assists a game. I just wanted you to see that you were very close to what that is.
Well, look, I'm going to have to defend Bobby. Y'all are bombing on Bobby, but I want to defend him a little bit because he has been that role for us off the bench for the past 2-3 seasons, is to be the main guy to come in and score. That's the role they've given him, to be the primary scorer when he comes in the game off the bench. That's been his role. So he hasn't been made to pass the ball because, well, first of all, he's not a good passer. You don't see the floor. He's got kind of tunnel vision.
Right.
So he loves to just back it down, and turn and shoot, or face up and shoot. That's just what he does. So that's why he turns the ball over sometimes too, because he's just got tunnel vision, man. You don't see people around him when they're doubling. He's just unaware to what you were saying, Amber. He's just unawareness on the court sometimes.
Yeah,
But he still could give me 30.
that
So
I
I'll keep
agree.
him just for that reason.
No, that's fair. I get it. But
Who
Bobby.
leads the team in technical fouls?
Oh,
Well, I'm
Bobby
sure he
Hurley.
does. But he hasn't done
I
that
mean,
many this year, has
I'm
he?
saying after a while, there are positives, but when you add up the negatives versus the positives, that's all I'm saying, Mr. Cool. I'm not saying he doesn't bring some sort of value, but for this team wanting to be a championship team, I just think that we'd be better off getting somebody that, even if they're not as quite as offensively dynamic, I think the team would benefit if you got someone that was a little bit better defensively and had a higher IQ. I just
Mm-hmm.
think low IQ players, even superstar low IQ players,
Mm-hmm.
end up being a wash in the long run. It's just a wash because what's not measurable, which you can't see in the stats, is the frustration those type of players bring to the rest of their teammates
Mm-hmm. But
from time to
here's
time.
what I would say to that. Now that the other players are scoring better off the bench, then yeah, he's more expendable because now guys are scoring better around him. Whereas if you look back in our history, we've had a poor bench for 2 seasons right now, where guys have not scored outside of him. He's been our primary scorer. But if
Right.
you're going to have AJ Green give you 20 points off the bench, and other guys coming in and giving you points, if you're going to pay Trent Jr. off the bench and he gives you 10 or 12 or 14, then that's different. And Bobby's role will have to be redefined, or his value is redefined because we don't need him to give us 30 or 20 or whatever that he does, because you're right, the negative side of his game can really hurt you because he cannot defend at all. He can't jump, he can't defend. He is just, when somebody drives the lane, you can forget it. He's never going to block a shot. So he has a lot of negative sides to his game, and I agree with you on that, Bishak. It's been the other players that's finally come around that they're starting to score, so maybe Bobby can be more expendable. And that's going to be up to the coaches now to find out, can he really help if these other guys are scoring as much as they are now? And can they continue to do that? So,
Appreciate
anyway,
you, Mr. Cool.
I'm
Appreciate
just
you.
glad we're winning.
Absolutely.
I'm just
Appreciate you.
glad we're winning.
I am
My
too.
man,
I am
Mr.
too.
Cool. Appreciate the legend, Mr. Cool. Another legend, B Shack. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Thank you,
See you, my
gentlemen.
guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. B Shack, my man. B Shack. Hold on, y'all. I got you 1 second. Let me get these super chats. No strays, ENT, our favorite op. Appreciate the $4.99 super chat. Peace to the panel. That K mid story leaking is just as damaging as the Embiid meeting leak. My question is, who from the Bucks leaked the story and why? That's an interesting question. Shout out to No Strays. That's a good question. I'm not sure, but that is a good point. Shout out to the homie Pass. Appreciate the $5 super chat. Michael Porter Jr., a guy whose nickname in the possessions with me has more assists than Bobby. And you know MPJ is greedy as hell too, bro. Like he another one. He ain't looking to pass either. Let me tap in the homie here, Brandon, before we get up out of here. Brandon, you ready? Brandon, you in there? All right. Hold on. Get Brandon in here before we get up out of here after enjoying this big win. All right, Brandon, take us home. Let us know how you feel. Oh, you wildin'. Go ahead, Brandon. Go ahead, you wildin'. Go ahead, Brandon.
I had to. Hey, how many wins is that? That's four?
Yeah.
4 wins. We five. We 5-6. Well, not 5-6.
6-9.
5.
6 and
We
9.
5. So, hey, Giannis, he can retain.
He do it, man. Balling. And we 6-9. 6-9, Brandon. 6-9.
Okay. I want to give shout out. You shout out. AJ going automatic.
Facts.
Right. Brook Lopez. That 2 games in a row.
Yep, 2 good games. I agree.
What is
Also,
three?
Gary Trent been solid for 4 games. Let's give him his props, Brandon.
Also, Dwight didn't play well. That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, he been playing well most of the year. You're gonna have one or two stinkers. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chitty. Go ahead.
Right. And also, I think this team headed in the right direction. This team is heading in the right direction. Now, looking this win. And let's get this win going. And let's get this win streak going against Indiana Friday night. And take it one at a time. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh man, appreciate you, Brandon. Hey, Brandon, we coming back to talk about the win on Friday, though. You feel me, Brandon?
I got you.
Okay.
Take it.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, Brandon. No, I didn't hear you. No. Hold on. Go ahead.
Okay. Copa, take it one at a time. We got this. We are. We go be up above my.
There we go. My man, Brandon. Appreciate you, bro.
All it is, we got to keep this positive momentum going and play our Bucks basketball game.
There we go.
That's all. Love y'all.
All right, my man, Brandon. Go, Brandon. Appreciate you. Shout out to Brandon. All right, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. Appreciate everyone tapping in. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. It helps other stray Bucks fans find the best Bucks content on YouTube. This is your #1 source for Bucks news, your #1 Bucks podcast, along with the #1 chat in the world. Salute to friends and family. We getting there, y'all. We making progress. We making strides. People are starting to step up. I'm liking what I'm seeing, and we really need to make a statement against Indiana. I'm not going to even hold y'all. We've been owing them a butt whooping for a long time. I'm going to be disappointed if we don't beat them by at least 15 points. We need to make an example out of them. Like Indiana, they do too much jacking for me. I don't like all that. We need to make an example out of them, and I hope that they can go ahead and follow through with another good win against Indiana. And we'll be going live after that game as well. Just give your boy time to get home. And we going live immediately. We grinding here, friends and family. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Like I always say, we not local, we global. Look at the chat. We represent all parts of the world here. It's good to see Bucks fans from all across the world tapping in to give their views and show their love for Bucks Nation. Appreciate y'all. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. Thank you for everybody tapping in. The channel is growing. We on our way to 5,000 subs. That's the goal before the end of the season. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but we about to make it shake. I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic, Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news, where we just got done talking about the rivalry game at Fiserv Forum in front of friends and family between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Chicago Bulls, where the Bucks were victorious, 122 to 106. And Giannis had another outstanding game, 41 points. Brook had 21. Dame had 20 and 10, and AJ Green kicked in 5 out of 7 threes with 18 points. The streak continues. Let's keep it going against those Indiana Pacers. Go on. Enjoy the music on the way out, y'all. Go on.